What's going on, y'all? My name is Eric G. Welcome back to another episode of East Side Fly. Man, I don't got no voice tonight because I was at the opening game of the Orioles and Yankees in their first series. It was at Camden Yards, and it was crazy because we weren't finna go at first. It was like, okay, the game's tonight, and then I was like, man, I don't got nothing. I was helping my baby out with a couple of things. I was like, ain't really doing nothing tonight. Might as well go see the game. And man, that ended up paying off big time. But man, my voice is feeling it. If you saw me there tonight, man, my apologies, late Yankees fan. I was pissed at y'all booing your players and shit. It was ridiculous. Excuse my language, but it was ridiculous how some of those Yankees fans were acting. And let me be clear, it's not all Yankees fans. There was a sweet Yankees fan behind me, but there was just a couple of Yankees fans, and they know who they are. They were just obnoxious and annoying to deal with and just belligerent. So, that's just how it goes when you got millions of dollars to spend on a team. Um, yeah, you get those, I mean, they fans, but like they not really fans and they think they can do whatever they want wherever and it's just, not cool. And we had to, those fans got what they were coming to them. So but I apologize if you saw me. I'm not usually like that. But man, it was a wild ride, and we had just gotten swept. I was gonna do a video on that, but I wanted to make this one kind of first. That was an embarrassing series, just an embarrassing series, and I knew we needed to get a win, um, and hopefully just hopefully a series win. Hopefully you can somehow take two from the Yankees because last couple of years we've had their number, we've owned them, so you know I was hoping maybe we could get things turned around, but coming off of that, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Um, but man, like just a fantastic old school Oriole game, big hit in a clutch situation. And then the Yankees kind of just beat themselves, but that's really their MO. And can the Orioles keep capitalizing on that? Can they keep it close so that when the Yankees inevitably beat themselves, you're there to win it all. But it was just a real fun night. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of just get into it. I got a little slideshow for y'all right here. Um, yeah, so we started the night off at Pickles. If you don't know about Pickles, you gotta go. It was a lot of Yankees fans, so clearly Yankees fans know about it. But they have these huge orange crushers you can get, um, and it's worth it, man. It's worth it. I think they're a little expensive, but it's a lot of you definitely feel the alcohol that's in it. Get you feeling ready to go see some baseball. So we definitely did hit Pickles first, and got things started, got the evening going. So this is where we sat. We were section 44 this time. The last two times we went, we were in section 30, and then we were in section 32, I believe, on opening day. So 44 was awesome. You could see a little bit better because Sagano was right-handed. They put a lot of lefties up there. Um, so you could kind of see the ball better based off of who was pitching. So it was cool because you really got to see that movement. I gotta say, Sagano really came into his own. Um, and he just was phenomenal. Worked out of jams. He looked like an ace, like he looked like what we've been missing. Fantastic starting pitcher. It was it was phenomenal, man. I no complaints from Sagano. He really did his thing. He looked phenomenal, and he went out there, threw strikes, and did what he had to do to shut the Yankees down, and it was great. Um, and yeah, so we ended up on the jumbotron, and now this is not the first time that we were on the jumbotron, but it is the first time that we did get it. Um, Yo, shout out the Yankee fans in front of us. They were real nice. Um, but they got the little kid on it too. That's me in the middle. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing the same thing. I just have my head backwards. And then that's my girl getting it on the picture of my baby. Um, that's so. Yeah, it was awesome. This dude was chill. We was talking to them. These old guys behind us were lit too. And yeah, these Yankees fans and these Yankees fans. They were real, just nice, just normal fans. So shout out them. They're never gonna see this, but if they do, y'all were awesome to sit by. Um, and we know who we was talking to. But yeah, that was awesome. And then we were able to see the Orioles W for once. Yeah, I mean, it was uh, it was fantastic. It was quite a game. It was quite a game. I mean, when you look at it, really not much happened. Um, Literally, it was this Laureano double that that really started things off. That should have been an out, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying like they beat themselves. That fly ball is right at the center fielder, right at the center fielder. All they got to do is play it correctly, and instead it's a misplay. It gets over their head. It ends up being a double. Holiday reads it right, is able to score, and that's the difference in the game because Ryan O'Hearn comes up next inning, hits a 3-run home run. But if you make that play, it's not a 1-0 lead, and all of a sudden it's 4-0, and they Mullins had to play the game. I mean that rob from Mullins going up there and getting that saved the game. I mean that ended up being a difference too. Um, Good defense and letting the Yankees make mistakes because they seem to do that. You saw it in the World Series. That was the Dodgers game plans. It seems like this year too. That seems to be what you got to do. Play clean baseball and make them make a mistake. And I put the pressure on the Yankees, and they will fold. And that seemed to be this game because every time there was a pressure situation, an Oriole pitcher was able to get out of it. They had chances, all throughout. And our pitchers, give credit to our pitchers. They did a good job shutting down that lineup. Owen allowed them to score three. And really, yeah, just not much action going on. They slowly got it back, seventh and the eighth, but it just wasn't enough. Bautista came out and fucking shut it down. And I love it. It was what the Orioles needed, for sure. And I think that, it don't mean we gonna win nothing, or even get into a deep playoff run. We're really in a hole right now. Like you're 5.5 games back. You need to find a way and somehow win games. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe if you can take this series from the Yankees, maybe that jumpstarts you. Maybe this game was the catalyst, and you can go down the line and keep winning games. But just it was old school Oriole baseball, old school, big swing, great defensive plays. It's what we saw when they were good, and to just see that team be back, it was fantastic. And again, at the end of the game, I just kind of let loose, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple of Yankees fans that were scaring this little girl, and we had to, I had to let them know that it wasn't okay, and that they needed, you know, just let out a little bit of emotion toward them and frustration. Um, yeah, so apologies for that if anybody was there for that. But we was just you know in the heat of the moment, and up until that point, I was doing good, man. I was chilling, but I just don't like seeing our fans be scared of a couple drunk Yankee fans that are just not being okay. So they probably get drunk Oriole fans too in their stadium. I wasn't proud of it, but you know, said what I said, and yeah. So at the end of the day, it was old school Oriole baseball, um, and I hope that it continues. Probably not gonna continue, to be honest. I'm gonna still stand on what I said. There is a chance they could win the AL East, but obviously you're 5.5 out in April. Um, so you're really gunning for a wild card spot at this point. You gotta look realistically. But an easier May coming up, maybe this can be the Kickstarter. I'm making this video. They haven't played the other two games. If the Orioles sweep the Yankees, then there's a fantastic shot that, you know, we go and get going on a run. I mean, the May is looking easier. Um, I don't know. You just never know with this team. I feel like every time I think that they're out of it, they're not, and then every time I think they're in it, they're not. So they just keep surprising me for real. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, so hopefully, I said last time, hopefully there'll be better news. And then we lost the next 3 games after that national series. Um, I think we lost 6 or 7. So, you know, it's we'll see how it all play out. I'll be here. I'll be along for the ride. I'm locked in, diehard fan. Um, we're at 4 games. We're 2-2, 2-2. So feeling good about the record. And yeah, hopefully I can get to some more games and we can get some more old school Oriole baseball. Cause man, that was a beauty to see. And yeah, so goes. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.